Shortly after we were married and had a young family, here's a picture of us. We lived also on 2nd Avenue North in Stonewall. We had a sidewalk out to the garage, and you can see us standing on that sidewalk. Well, on either side of the sidewalk, I dug a ground and I planted flowers. Because at that point in time, I was just getting into planting flowers. I had seen the plant called alyssum, which was very beautiful. I remember thinking, wouldn't it be nice to have a bunch of alyssum on each side? And they're small, if you know what alyssum are. They're a small, shrubby kind of plant, probably about the size of the offering plate, and kind of a globe kind of effect to them. Very beautiful plant. And so I very carefully planted it, and I planted them, and then I watered them, and I weeded them, and I loved them, and I talked to them, and they grew, and they grew, and they grew. And before long, they reached about 3 feet in height. And I remember thinking, this is kind of a large alyssum plant. And one of the fellows in the church in Stonewall, where I was pastoring at the time, stopped by our house one afternoon, and he looked at this, and I told him, what do you think of my alyssum? And he said, boy, that doesn't look like alyssum to me. He took a part of the plant and went and had it examined at his offices. He worked with the Department of Agriculture, and he came back a couple of weeks later, and he said that you have been nurturing and taking care of and weeding and loving and talking to giant ragweed. It was an amazingly embarrassing experience for me.